Maybe a teacher used it because there's like a white powdery stuff in here, so I was thinking maybe it's chalk in there, but I don't know what it'd be used
Could you
for.
fit a piece of chalk in there?
A small piece.
But it'd have to be open, wouldn't it? Oh,
yeah. So it's
a chalk crusher. Like she needs more dust, right? Well, what did you answer about the others? Is it handmade? Is it one of a kind? Is it factory made?
We said it was handmade, and we said it was one of a kind because we didn't think it would be like mass produced. It doesn't look like something everyone would have.
Mm-hmm. What about maker's marks?
We did see there's like an imprint right there, but we couldn't really make out what it said. It had some letters
like
on it.
L or an E and then OC or something.
Those tend to be what's called a touch mark, which is just a little tool. And it's something that a craftsman puts in there to sign it, basically. What you're not getting is, do you see on the very bottom there's a little bit that looks shinier? I started to polish it and then decided not to. What that is, it's silver plated. Okay, I'm thinking it's iron underneath or steel. It's probably, when you say handmade and factory made, sometimes it's a little iffy because a little both. Yeah, exactly. So it, and you'd have to do a little bit more studying on it to see if there were more like that. That's called a wick trimmer. Okay, with an oil lamp, you have a cloth wick. And have you ever burned oil lamps? They get charred on the ends, and you have to trim them because otherwise they'll smoke. Yeah. So that's a wick trimmer, and the residue on the inside is from constantly trimming that carbon off of the wicks. Now it is a little fancy, and it would be shiny, and so maybe a little higher class. We have some others that are not quite as fancy as that. Okay. What did you guys come up with?
There you go.
Just a wild guess.
My best guess was a ice cube picker-upper, but that's way wrong.
Well, it would
I have no idea.
It would be a high-powered ice. And I'll tell you, I had this in this collection for a long time until we found. This says on it, Eve Reuther or Reuthes, R-E-U-T-H-E-S, patent, and it has a date, 1857 or 67.
Yeah, May 12, 1857.
And that's how I learned what it was. The patent has a drawing with it. Okay, this legalizes him as having made this. This is his product, so that's what the patent's for. And so they have patent records going way back. This is an animal trap. This is a bear trap, specifically. Threaded on here is a big hook that hooks onto a branch. You attach bait to this and set it with this spring action. Have you ever seen a percussion gun? No? Percussion, black powder, has a little cap. You all played with, no, maybe you didn't, played with caps. Yeah. It's sort of like that, little percussion cap on those. Load this with powder and a bullet. And when that bear jumps up, or whatever fur-bearing animal, grabs it, he pulls this down, and it sets that off, and 2 bullets go into his head. That is a patented trap, animal trap. So, and there you have a date. You can look at the patent record. There's a lot of information on it. What did you guys find?
Absolutely no idea.
No idea?
It's too confusing for our tiny minds.
Well, what do you see on the front here? What kind of information is here?
We just got a date and then a company name.
Okay. So what's the date?
1879.
Okay. And you know that it says, those all say 18. This right here just says 78. So you get a pretty good idea this is not 1978, right? Okay. Just because of the technology. All right. Now, anybody else have an idea what this is? It clamps onto a table. What?
A sewing machine.
No.
It looks like an apple.
Is it open?
You're watching it move, right?
Is it
Every housewife needs one.
It's a peeler or something.
It's a peeler of some kind.
Potato.
What do you peel? And you need a bunch of them.
potatoes?
I suppose you could use it for a potato, but what's more round than a potato? An apple.
Oh yeah.
Did you? Did you write it down?
No, I just.
No documentation? That is an apple peeler. And that one is, like I said, a ton of information there. It's a pretty complicated one. It kicks it out. You know, if you saw an apple on there, you'd really think it was pretty cool. See that little arm kicks it off, and you're ready to put another one on. So that's that.
Just kidding.
Okay?
Oh, this guy.
Anybody know? Handmade, factory made?
Handmade.
Yeah.
Because it's wood.
Who would use this?
Is that,
It's a baton,
does it move like that?
No.
It's a baton.
I was just doing my,
Drum major.
yeah.
Are they supposed to be different angles like that?
Yeah, and that's good.
So.
And this has a fun name that kind of goes with the head.
Does it somehow, does it use in sewing in some way? shape, or
It's
form?
used for winding yarn,
Yeah.
okay? And you make a skein of yarn so that you have yarn in a certain weight or a certain length. Okay, now what I'd like